Well, good morning. My name's Jason. This is Arizona Lifestyles, where we build, do projects, work on trucks, show you some cool trucks. And yesterday ended our 1,500-mile road trip in 3 days in an old truck that we built for my son out of 3 junk trucks that myself, my dad, and my son, 3 generations built. The last phase for right now was to get this truck back down to Arizona. So I wanted to do a recap live and show everyone the truck and some of the things that happen when you take an old truck that hasn't ran in 5 years out of a barn and you drive it 4 states away. What happens to the truck? So let me go ahead and show you the truck here. So this is my son's truck. It is a 1988 Chevy. Hey, thanks, Justin. Thanks, Justin. Made it last night around 6 p.m. just as the sun was going down here in Arizona. So rolled in, Amber. I feel hungover. I don't know why. Rolled in about 6 p.m. last night. Amber had the gate open, rolled it right back here. Thanks, Justin. So with this truck here, there are some things that you should probably do differently. If you lower your truck, if you do a C-notch, make sure you spend as much money as you can on shocks. These shocks in the rear, absolutely failure. They did not work. I was bouncing around, hitting every actual bump, and it made it 10 times worse. If you guys have been following me, we did break down. Here are my all-terrain 4x4 tires that were the cheapest tires I could find in the middle of California. They were $80 a piece. They look absolutely horrid on this lowered truck, but you know what? They got us home. So we're gonna go and bro, which car? Bro, which car? This car. This is a 1988 Chevrolet C1500 that was built out of garbage for my son. So, this one here, so let's talk about the rear end. Everything else did fine. If you're gonna do a multi-state road trip, you gotta bring some tools. So the problem that I knew we were gonna have is that the weight and balance on this was gonna be way off, especially being lowered 5 to 6 inches in the rear. I needed to move some weight around, so I adjusted how much crap I brought with. So we had this jack that was inside the cab. So I had to move the seat up when the tires blew. Stock, right? It's not exactly stock. All the running gear's stock. It is a 4.3 liter V6. Not horrible. But it is, we modified a few things to really get it to the point where we can really make it super cool. So a DIY cowl hood. We have 3-inch drop in the front. We have a C-notch flip kit in the rear, which is 5 to 7. It's really about 5 to 6. And stock wheels. We have another set of Corvette wheels that are going to go on this. Okay. All right. So let's go through some of the other things. This has drum brakes in the rear. By the end of the trip, they were horrible. They're probably shot. the brakes in the front were failing and they're warped. So if you go on a long road trip, make sure your brakes are good, and then make sure your shocks are really good, especially for a lowered truck. Let's go ahead and see what this actual truck is here on the inside. So if you live in an area and you want to attempt a 1,500-mile road trip on a pretty much abandoned truck, you need to run it for a while before you do this. So on the inside of the truck, everything's fine. It's still garbage, but we blew out all the pine needles from the venting system during the whole trip. So it is just filthy. If trucks sit, they collect pine needles inside their venting system, and there we go. Maybe the next truck will lift. Now let's get to the fun stuff of the problems on this truck. Let's see if I can do this again. There we go. So this has the 4.3 with a 700 R4 transmission. We put a detent cable on it. This is the one that is down here that tells the transmission where to shift. It was leaking on the transmission, so we replaced that. It still leaked, so I had to monitor the entire time the actual transmission fluid level, and it only leaked out when it stopped. So I minimized stops. Oil did fine. This old 4.3 didn't really burn any oil. We put a brand new coolant system in it, so it didn't overheat. It got up to 200 degrees on that long drive. So that's about it. I encourage everyone that if they're going to do a long trip on an untested vehicle, you really warm it up really good before you go. Oh, ghost door. So we burned out the actual blower motor on the trip, or it's going out. Made a nice whine. I think that's about it for the interior. Here's something else that's fun. If you guys have this old Chevy with this center console, a marine grade cup holder fits right into the old CD holder. It's awesome. Works well with Yeti cups, whatever, those size. And then we have all of our garbage that we brought by. Make sure you bring tools, make sure you bring fluids, make sure you bring everything and some gas, because you never know how you're gonna do. All right, I just want to do a quick recap. We got in last night. Let's see here. Okay. Congratulations, bro. Which car? Stock height. Bro, you like the Ellie? I don't know. Let's. Okay. You think you give the one you lowered yours. Yeah, Bruce is on the loose. Hey. Yeah. Lowered trucks handle like doo-doo. Like poop. Next one may be a lifted truck. Instead of lowering it, next one may be, we'll do a 4-inch lift with off-road tires. That might be right up my jam next time. I think that's about it. So all we do is work on trucks, go to car shows, and do random stuff in Arizona. This is what we do. You look like a goof. Well, I am a goof. I'm no supermodel. So most of you don't know who I am. This is what we do in this channel. So if you like trucks and custom trucks and car shows and trucks and more trucks and projects, subscribe to this channel, because that's why we do these shorts, is to introduce our channel to people who may not know us. And for the individuals that have been following me this entire time, and I want to do a quick recap of where we're at. I don't like anything that you do. Great. I'm not here to please you. So there you go. Well, I appreciate everyone. You guys take it easy. Long story short, we made it to Arizona. Let's see here. I got a K5 on 39-inch boggers. Awesome. Keep a hold of that K5. They're worth a lot of money now. They're going up and up and up. If you follow Barrett Jackson, they're selling in the hundreds, fully restored, lifted. So, that's about it. Any other questions for me, other than the Russian bots that say they don't like what I do? Cool. All right. Long story short, we made it. Get your suspension right if you're going to do a big, long road trip. Make sure your tires are new. I'm in Florida and I went to the Mecum auction. Yeah. That's awesome. Make sure that your cooling system is on point. Make sure your leaks are all taken care of. And make sure you test it before you go on a long road trip. Because if you don't test it then, you're going to test it on the road and you're going to have problems. Or you're going to have a lot of stress maintaining it on the road. So, that's it. You like the Cal hood? Thanks. Go watch my video. It's made out of garbage, and I made it. But Bondo solves a lot of problems, and we're going to go ahead and clean it up when we paint the hood. But this thing, the next phase of this is really just doing the body work, painting it. It's my son's, so we're going to go ahead and make him do it. And we've got a couple years. Ram air hood. Well, as much as you can ram air into a 4.3 V6. But thanks, nice truck. It's going to be nice. I can't say it's bad. It just made it 1,500 miles and 4 states on... This used to be in a barn a couple months ago, or a hangar. I don't do live stream a lot. I just do it. Just want to do a recap after our road trip here. So that's it. That's it. So I appreciate everyone. Thank you for watching. Like this. Subscribe. If you don't like trucks and you don't like me, don't subscribe. That's fine. Okay, V6 is good for your son. Yeah, V6 is good right now for my son. There's going to be plans for a V8, but not right now. He's got a couple years. This is just for him to work on it and learn the skills to build what he wants, because you start them off early and they're going to be self-sufficient, and there's always pride in building your own vehicle. So that's what we're working on with my son, is to have the skills to build his own truck. Z06 next. I had a couple Corvettes. They're fun. But I'm going to leave you with this. A fast car driven slow is not as exciting as a slow car driven fast. So, with that, this truck was a slow car driven fast. Well, as fast as it would go over the last 3 days. Successfully 1,500 miles in 4 states, all the way to Phoenix, Arizona. So we win. Everyone that said that the welds wouldn't hold and the suspension wouldn't hold, guess what? Looks like we win. Thank you all. If you have any questions, just pop it in there. But we're here. We made it. And looks like we win. We got it here when everyone said it wouldn't make it 1,500 miles. So go get yourself an old truck. I don't know. I really don't know much about anything. Working on trucks is just a hobby of mine, and mechanically building things. Go get yourself a truck. If you don't know how to do it, there's this thing called the internet with videos that you can figure out how to do anything you want. How to lower a truck, how to work on the engine. There's a whole community for these OBS trucks. So, and the chassis will get pressure cracks. Sure. I'm sure there's cracks in this thing. Made some myself this last trip. So this one here, oh, thanks, Zach. Yeah. So this, just to recap, this made it from around Tacoma, Washington, all the way to Phoenix, Arizona in 3 days. We had one breakdown. The old tires bubbled out. After Stockton, California, had to figure out how to get tires in the middle of nowhere. We had to stop in Los Banos, California. And we went to Walmart and got the cheapest tires we could to make it home. It's also called a book, you're right. Chilton Manuals. If you don't have the internet, so you can go get a Chilton manual, and that'll tell you everything, every bolt and nut about your vehicle to build. So, yeah, that's about it. Thank you all. I appreciate you. And subscribe to the channel, like this video, and just the next 2 weeks, we're going to put out 2 videos. One for the shakedown on this. And then number 2 video is going to be the 1,500 mile road trip. So look out for that. And, you know, just watch those. Thank you all. Have a good one. Take it easy. And we'll see you on the next adventure. And put in the comments what you think I should do to this truck, or what my son should do to this truck. So thank you again. Have a good one. Take it easy.